washing it and sanding and everything. I can't believe how much paint came off from that power washer. It would appear that the original color was in fact blue, but I think we're going to stick with the black because that's what color I have over there. So let's get started. I'm going to try to take my angle grinder and cut off these screws. Just hold the transom support in. So let's get started. The paint I'm using for the bottom, it's called Alumahawk. Supposedly it's for aluminum boats, so supposedly it's a primer and pigment all in one for aluminum, because as some of you may or may not know, aluminum you can't just paint over, you gotta prime it real good and properly too, so otherwise it'll peel. Case in point, peelage. So I'm going to get you guys on the perch, and I have to Okay, the first coat is done. It's on. I have enough for another coat and some extra, so that'll be good. I made a little bit of a mess on the sides, but I'll clean those up later. Well, here it is the next day, I should say, not a few hours later, the next day. I'm not too happy with how it went on there. You can really see a lot of the brush strokes. I mean, I know that's going to happen when you're painting. Maybe I spread it too thin, I don't know. Well, I gotta read the label, but it's time for another coat. I don't know if I'm going to try it now or tonight, which would be 24 hours later. And I gotta find my angle grinder to cut those studs off. So we'll see. Either we're going to start painting in the next clip, or we're going to go inside and start cleaning some of the accessories. Well, I've decided to say screw it. It's been over 12 hours, more like 16 hours, so I think we're good to put another coat on. So let me sweep this tree crap off of here, and away we go. Well, here it is, the second coat. It's supposed to rain today, so we're not going to get much painting done. Looks pretty good. I can't really complain. I just hope it lasts a little better. Sorry. So let's get to work doing something else. Okay, I've moved our operation inside for a couple of reasons, because it's just too dang hot outside. And the paint's drying, so I can't do anything more. And because we gotta start tidying up some of the stuff that's in here. Some of our hardware. Yeah, it's got to be about 85 out there. I mean, for whatever the date is. First day of March. Yeah, it's 1st of March. For the first day of March, it's hot. In Michigan, anyways. If this was Florida, I'd say today's a cold day. So, here we have all of this stuff. We got to get both of these trumpets working here. On the horns, on the trumpets on the horn. Being a musician, it's a occupational hazard that you're able to distinguish the tones when the tones are and are not working. I believe these tones are in a major third for those keeping score at home. We'll find out. But anyways, I think the lower one was not working. So what we gotta do is we gotta take this cap off and double check the diaphragm and go from there. Chrome we got to clean up on this guy. This control box needs to be taken apart, sanded down, and repainted. These guys got to be repainted, or not painted, polished up, tidied up. These were originally chrome. I'm going to try to get the chrome off of there. And I got some paint, like a metallic paint I'm going to paint it with. So, with a drink of our Pepsi, let's get to work. Box. Got to take it apart because it's got to be painted, and I got to put my cables in it anyways. So, these are very elegantly simple boxes. Trick is keeping everything together. Oops. Oh no. Now what happens is your control cables from your engine motor go through these little blocks, and like this is slow and that is fast, warp speed. So I gotta clean this monster out and everything. Same here, you know, this moves back and forth. Very simple. Oh, there's a screw right there. Okay, here's my paint booth here. This is the control box that I took apart. There's the label over there, and here are those steps things. They were chrome. I'm going to try painting them with some metallic paint. I got everything primed, and that's got to be painted red. So let's get painting. I got this hammered black. We're going to try for the control box. And then this metallic. And plus I have some clear coat too. So let's see what it looks like. I don't like this already. Clang! Okay, here's the first coat of that metallic stuff. I don't know, we'll see. And then I got the red on. My one shift ball there doesn't look very good. I might have to do some sanding on that. So, alright. And here's the hammered control box. I kind of screwed up at the top there, but I think I'm going to have to lay it down on the board here. So, alright, let's let it dry. The helicopters! Well, I got the tires off the trailer. I also got the easy greasers off. Check the bearings tomorrow morning. I don't know how much we're going to get to see, but I want to pull the bearings out. Check them. Order new seals. Because I don't think that it's supposed to be too greasy on the other side. With only like 100 miles on the tires. So, it's pretty easy to do. Beneath all that grease, there's a cotter key. Okie dokie. Bark, bark, bark. Oh. Well, need a new cotter key. Here is our seal that was not supposed to come out. Okay, here's what's inside of a hub. You have your seal, inner bearing, outer bearing, washer, nut, and then a cotter key, which I broke. What you want to look for is any type of pinning. Let's zoom you all in here. Or where these don't look bad, but there's a tiny bit of, you can see discoloration. I'm going to ask our trailer place what they think, but I'm thinking we're going to just replace these. Of course, the seal is going. So, here we are. Okay, today's the day we're going to get our wheel bearings back together. Jack stand over there isn't very sturdy. Do not try this at home, kids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish getting the grease cleaned out over the hub and the bearings, and then we're going to start packing, and I'll show you how to pack. other than putting on my inspection gloves. Ow, I hate this. The idea with bearings is you start at one side and you gradually work the grease in like that until it is completely surrounded in the other side. I wish I had a screen that could see what you're actually seeing. So you work here like that until the grease comes out there. Messy job. Grab a little bit out of your can here and scoop it there. Yuck. Oops, here we go, we're working her in. Just like that. This is how I was taught. Now they have things out there that you can use a grease gun and it does it automatically, but it's good to know how to do it this way first. Those are hard to, those are a pain to use anyways, in my opinion. As you may or may not be able to see, it's just starting to come through. That side. Alright, I got you guys balanced on my leg. Now, once we got our bearings back in, put our little washer on. And this is the I think it's called a castle nut. Assuming we don't drop it. Now, bend this little monster up. This would be easier if I had the trailer on jack stands. And that's that. And then what we're going to do, once we check the loadout, is we'll fill this guy back up with grease, jam her in there, away we go.